26th, Boxing Day we call it. And we were around my grandma's little apartment, all the family, all the cousins, everyone there. And she wasn't into the Christmas thing, so she was freaking out. Don't let the cat out, don't let the cat out, hold the cat will get run over. So kids are like pulling Christmas crackers or whatever, the cat freaks out, scratches her, and she starts bleeding. Get her a band-aid, she's fine, but there's blood all over the coat. Yeah. So it was this moment fused with rewinding, wouldn't come off with a rag, wouldn't come off with water. So I had to go to my garage, find my old boyhood knives, and it was that accident fused with my childhood, fused with this bizarre, it was the cocktail for kind of God's epiphany, thunderbolt, and I realised, oh shit. I locked myself away in the garage, and I spent the next like 2 weeks just scratching that in the back.
You scratch that in there?
Yeah, it's all scalpel.
All this is scratched.
It's all carving.
That's great.
It's all carving. There's no painting, no nothing. All this crazy.
So,
wow.
I loved it. My wife was furious. She's like, you ruined it. But I got stopped by 5 guys on the first day wearing this coat. And guys don't stop each other on the street for clothes ever, right? I mean, ladies might. Oh,
right.
I like you, but blokes don't do it. So I thought that kind of gave me enough courage to think I've really got something unique. So I bought a couple of saddle hides in from Italy, and I just tried to carve an Al Pacino portrait. I wanted to do very iconic. So if you can get a likeness of someone in the portrait, there's no room for error. You know, either it's Al Pacino or it's just some dude. So I kind of had to master getting it to be a likeness, and I sold it, and it was like funded the next 3 months of experiments. Then I did another one, Muhammad Ali, and sold it, and it funded 6 months, and I just locked myself away pretty much for 5 years, taking it from like a sketch like this to where it became like a photo real image, like that little skull over there, and then I just started getting big commissions, you know, big wealthy Russian oligarchs would come and say, I want my whole townhouse in Moscow done. 100 feet commissions, you know, it's just crazy. So suddenly from going from student, this a few years, and I was getting these richest men in the world wanting to commission things on the yachts and leather, and by about 2008, I was kind of lined up. My studio was huge, and then the whole world fell apart, right? For so many people financially, and for me as an artist, I had built my life upon the promise of these jobs coming through, and it all just fell apart. So I was left. In the abyss. And it was in that moment, 2008, 2009, that I had to really kind of ask myself, what am I doing? I've created this craft, this technique, I've mastered an art form, but that's not enough to do Steve McQueen portraits, or that's great, as sexy as they are. I need to start thinking about what I want to say. And it was in that moment, in that dark kind of chapter, that this series was born that you're here to see. It's based on greed and loss and power and money and mortality. This is death and taxes, this piece. It's strong, and it's every element from the dollar bill, fused with a skull, and that's where my kind of madness began, this explosion. And welcome to my headspace. So this is kind of it.
This is pretty cool. The work's been shown, and all this works, more than 3 works have been shown at once. Because when we were doing the series, we kind of got like 8 pieces in, and we sort of started selling the pieces as to keep going, and then we never really had a chance to do the show. So then when we got
It's the first time.
It's the first time.
And what's great space. Yeah, it's killer, right? What happened with these guys is that I showed they were very like, I want that one. I was like, I would need to show it in America. And they're like, no, just let us show it to our guys. And then their guys started feeding frenzy. People were bidding and just